Hey guys, how you doing? It's Jay here, and I'm gonna do away with the little intro here. So you're probably wondering, why the hell am I standing in front of a camera? Where's Resident Evil? Where's 5-Star Wrestling Regenesis? Well, I haven't been 100% honest with you guys since I started the channel. Even you probably noticed that I don't appear in front of a camera too often, and I always just refer to myself as Jay. But I have a bit of a kind of a sad news announcement to make. Don't worry, not a big deal, but I just have to get this out of the way now. So I may as well just start from the beginning again. Hi, my name is Jason Doyle. I was born, raised, I currently live in the wonderful country of Ireland. I've been making YouTube videos for 16 months, give or take. God, I didn't even bother to check. I have hundreds of videos on this channel at the moment, varying from Let's Plays to some discussion videos to a couple of reviews. And it's been absolutely wonderful. But there's a couple of things that you don't know about me. See, physically, I'm not in the best shape, and I'm very apprehensive about saying this because I don't want this to be like oh, another YouTuber says he's dying, don't forget to like and subscribe, it's the only way he can survive. But no, I've had issues with my back several times over the years, and it was about 2 years ago. I may as well tell you now, I'm currently on the right side of 30, but in 4 months' time I'll be on the wrong side of 30. But back when I was 27, we discovered there were these problems with my feet. I have all these orthopedics in my feet. That was what was giving my back grief. And for the longest time, I've been dealing with discomfort and stiffness would be, well, I'd say mostly discomfort, occasional stiffness, and then the odd time pain, especially in the likes of my arms. And I was at a physiotherapist there on Tuesday last week, and he actually was able to point out to me, he's a great guy who I've just discovered, he's all sorts of qualifications, not just physiotherapy, but he had discovered that I have what's called hypermobility in a lot of the joints, pretty much like in my wrists, in my elbow, in my shoulders. And as some people who are aware of what hypermobility is, just you can be slightly more flexible. Like that's an arm out straight, and I can like give it just that extra little bit. It's bending in a way beyond what is natural. It's not quite double. You can't get to the point where it is double jointed. Mine's not. The stuff just bends more than it should, because that's how I roll, I guess. And for like so many years now, like over a decade, all this constant discomfort, occasional stiffness, pain that crops up every now and then, and a lot of the fatigue I get is as a result of this. That's the radiator, I hope that didn't come through. Anyway, you can get to a point where it doesn't affect you at all, and then at times it can affect you. I'm one of those people that does affect you, not in a major way. Like I said, stiffness, occasional pain, sometimes pain, a lot of discomfort, then gives me problems with fatigue, been doing nightmares to my sleep. And the reason I'm mentioning that is because I'm actually starting to get a plan together, because between 2 years ago when we discovered what was wrong with my feet, and now with the new guy I'm going to who's figuring out what's going on with my arms, we now have like a rehabilitation program in progress. And one thing which I may have mentioned off the cuff in the hundreds of videos I did, maybe once or twice, but which I never really liked bringing up because it made me sad, was if you were to ask people what is Jay's passion, what is Jason's passion, if you watch the channel, you would say, well, video games and wrestling, and they are two of my biggest passions. But my biggest passion of all is music, and I used to play the drums. Emphasis on the word used to. You can imagine if I was having a lot of back pain, a lot of stiffness in my arms, that pretty much just knackers your ability to drums. I've tried so many things over the years. I've tried changing what sticks I use, I've tried adjusting my grip, my technique. Nothing worked. So hopefully with this new guy that I'm going to for physiotherapy, we can actually get on track with getting myself physically a lot better, so we can get rid of that stiffness and all the other occasional nastiness, and I can get back drumming again. It's been nearly 8 years since my last gig playing the drums, which gives you an indicator as to how long this sort of stuff's been going on for me. And it's been years since I've been able to play with any sort of regularity. And since I have found this wonderful man who has given me this program that can help me get back on track in music, that's something that I really want to pursue. The YouTube channel that I was working on here was like an outlet in lieu of me being able to really do things musically. I always hoped that as time went on with the channel, I'd be able to figure out something and then bring back music and be able to kind of share my love of that through the channel as well. Nothing really came for it, and even simple things like doing Let's Plays can have me knackered, because if it's not so much playing the games, but as I'm editing, even simple edits sitting at the computer kills me. I can't sit at a computer for very long because everything just starts to lock up in my arms and then things start to get sore. So not only is this a chance for me to get better at music, I get back into music, it'll allow me to physically get better so that I could just overall do more with the channel. The amount of times I've started to get consistent uploads going and it winds up stopping because I get too fatigued or I'm just too sore. And I never mentioned it, and I'm very sorry. So the only thing is, this is going to be a lot of work and take up a lot of time. And while this can very much come across like a, so yeah, please sub and like, it's actually a bit different. Unfortunately, effective immediately, I'm cancelling production on all videos that I'm working on at the moment, and all future plans are kind of scrapped as well. My Cork goals board is empty now. It's just going to be about physio and exercise to get me to a point where I am physically 100% better. And that way I'll be able to pursue my music, maybe start doing gigs again, and then I'll be able to operate in the channel in the manner that I would like to, because I was guilty a lot of times of packing too much on at the one time. But at the same time, there were a lot of points where the workload I had was very reasonable, very manageable, but I could just never keep pace with it because physically something would start. I'd be fatigued, or I'd be uncomfortable, or I'd be sore, and I go, I'm just going to bed, I have to stop. So that's pretty much what I'm here to say. It's kind of random, a bit out of the blue. I know I'm just like, hey guys, I know we're in the middle of some things, like a Resident Evil 2 Let's Play, but no, screw it. Like, this is important, this is something I have to do, and again, not looking for sympathy or likes or subscribers off that, because I don't know how long I'm going to be gone for. I could be back 2 months from now. I could have shed some weight and be like, oh guys, I feel great, let's get back into it. It could be 2 years. I don't know. And there's, I have 45 subscribers, which is about 40 more than I ever thought I'd get. My most viewed video has over 1,200 views, which is over 1,200 views more than I ever thought I would get. And there's been some really great people who've been watching the content I've been posting here. Like, you have the Great and Powerful Oz, you have Crazy Gamer 607, Dave's MG 117, and Blackjack's channel with the A's and Black and Jacks replaced with 4s. I've watched several videos, left comments, really appreciate it, and I feel like I'm letting you all down. And even Blackjack himself mentioned, don't give up. This isn't me giving up. I just need to go away for a bit so that I can physically work on myself, so that I can physically be better, which will in turn have a big boost to my mental health as well. And it's not in a case of, oh no, I have to, oh wow, another YouTuber with depression. No, I just would mentally be exhausted all the time. And if you're doing things like commentary and Let's Plays, the one thing you can't be is mentally knackered all the time. You just end up being boring. So hopefully I can go away for a bit, hopefully not too long. I can get myself better. Even I'll do a side profile for you here. I got this lovely little beer gut on me. We're going to get working on stuff like that as well. And this is a case of, if I can't physically get myself better, there won't be any point in me coming back to YouTube, because the way the analytics work and the bloody algorithms work, you have to be constantly uploading. I can't physically keep up with the pace. I need to work on myself and get myself better. So for everyone who has watched, thank you so much. I'd ask you to hang around, but given the fact that I have no timetable in terms of when I'm going to come back, I understand if you decide to unsubscribe and go elsewhere. There's lots of great content out there by great creators, so I wouldn't hold it against you. And also, while I'm physically getting better, hopefully I'll be able to use the extra time as well to work on things like getting the lighting fixed. I didn't get the lighting fixed yet, guys. This is not good. And my editing skills, there's so much I still have to learn. I can sign up to Skillshare. Maybe when I do my Tribe comeback, maybe they can sponsor a video. Who knows? Anyway, I just wanted to say thanks to anyone who's watched any videos. over the last year and a bit. It's been a lot of fun, and I promise you I'm going to do everything I can to get to the point where I'm physically well enough that I can just keep pace, and I'll be able to do more, and I'll have learned more, and I hope you'll still be there when I come back. If not, I totally understand. Hopefully we'll meet loads of new people when that happens as well. Anyway, that's it. Fight for your dreams and they'll fight for you. And I'll sign off with that one. Cheers guys, thanks for listening.